will coordinate that with you once the official party have moved into the and even celebrate presenting 150 awards. So the teachers who make the program. Would you agree with me or not? Yes? Yes or no? You are dismissed to go home. I don't know.
The principal of the Xavier College, Brother George, the Honourable Minister, Assistant Minister for Youth and Sports, Yes Andilana, the Permanent Secretary for Youth and Sports, Ms. Elson Bushell, the Permanent Secretary for Education, Mr. Iwan Itiko, members of the business community. I see good friend Dinesh Patel, Sir Nibola, and I see some other friends, sitting, in the guest section. This is Mavoro from the St. John Ambulance and other distinguished guests. Thank you very much for your attendance and for gracing this occasion. The principals and teachers, award recipients and students, our friends from the media, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Turatatawa na valeu na wanga vayalo tamas nontanito. To each and every one of you, I wish you good morning. Namaste, Allah, Assalamu alaikum, Nisambulunak. Thank you most sincerely for inviting me, and I'm so delighted to be part of this auspicious occasion, the celebration and awarding of bronze, silver, gold medals to about 150 Duke of Edinburgh Award international participants who are here today from 8 schools in the Western Division. Today we will also award certificates to the teachers in recognition of your tireless efforts and dedication in ensuring that these students achieve the required standards in the relevant awards. Those who will be awarded with awards this morning are joining the ranks of around 8 million young people who are participants in the award worldwide. You are part of an internationally recognized Youth Achievement Award adopted in over 150 countries. The award program continues to grow steadily since its inception in Fiji in the early 1960s. In fact, I'm very happy to say that I have been involved with the program as a young officer when I was doing time with the British Army, when I led a group of about 100 students from different Commonwealth countries in a project in Hong Kong. Such a long time ago, but I'm so glad to renew that association and be part of this program again to address you as the chief guest this morning. I'm also glad to note that the Ministry of Youth and Sports was recognized as a national award operator in 2013 and signed a national award conditional license with the Duke of Edinburgh International Award Foundation. I would like to commend the Minister for Youth and Sports, the Honourable Lysenyet Tuitumbo, his deputy and the ministry personnel for their commitment towards meeting all the requirements to be granted this full license. We look forward to the outcome of the review, which is scheduled for July this year, and I hope that the ministry successfully implements plans to expand the award further for the benefit of all young Fijians. I would also like to mention the strong partnership that exists between the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Ministry of Education, Heritage and Arts, and National Archives. Their ongoing partnership and cooperation is key to the success of the award scheme in Fiji. On this note, I wish to express my hope that they will cooperate as closely in addressing the non-communicable diseases threat to our nation. We need every one of us to become more physically active in order to prevent increased obesity, heart disease, and diabetes, among others. Dear friends, students, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure that you know that I have been asked by the Minister of Health to be the champion, the chief advocate in our fight against NCDs. And I make a special appeal to you this morning. Let us work together. There are too many of us who are sick, and it's a matter of choice. Let's make the right choices. More about that later on. The Duke of Edinburgh Award, International Award scheme globally has benefited millions of participating young people between the ages of 14 and 24. Fiji's adoption of the award stems from our nation's desire to empower young Fijians with positive values, skills and attributes that are needed to meet the challenges of their generation and those who are coming up. Government's introduction of the free tuition, the free textbooks and free bus fare for all Fijian students like this award program reaffirms this desire towards empowering and securing the future of every young Fijian in this nation. Programs like the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award complements this effort in ensuring that young Fijians have the character and the resilience to contribute positively to our nation's development. Students and medals recipients, ladies and gentlemen, the award is most important in the shaping and development of one's character at a young age. The service component of the award teaches you simple but very important values such as patience, tolerance, and compassion. The need to overcome ignorance, prejudice, apathy, and fear are all attributes that are needed for a modern Fiji. Our country needs young people who can make a real difference to the lives of others. Young people who can accept the responsibility of commitment to others. Young people who can lead and contribute to the greater good of all. We would like to commend and congratulate those young people who will be receiving the awards today because they have proven that they have got what is required to be a good leader. These are the qualities that are cultivated through the Duke of Edinburgh International Award. Ladies and gentlemen, recently, severe tropical cyclone Winston wreaked havoc nationwide and certainly tested our resolve as a nation. Our resilience as a nation and as Fijians prove that when we work together and care for each other, we can prevail and become stronger as a nation. Another important aspect of the award, and one that I personally can relate to, is the adventurous journey that you have to take. The important lessons to be learned, such as working as part of a team and learning to make real decisions while accepting real consequences, are important parts of the award. Just as important is ensuring the whole team comes through together, and this is equally applicable to those who have suffered from the cyclone, as we have much work to do to help our fellow Fijians who have suffered rebuild their homes and their lives. Through these non-competitive but adventurous activities and challenges, you are able to cultivate skills such as leadership, teamwork, and cooperation. These competencies shape well-rounded personalities needed to strengthen and help you in times of life's adversities, and believe me, there will be many. The award is also about self-discovery. The skills section of the award builds in young people the desire for personal growth, but not to be arrogant about it, nor insensitive to the feelings and the needs of others. In discovering new abilities and improving existing talents and skills through the award, we are able to cultivate our inner drive to become competent and be problem solvers. With success in overcoming seemingly insurmountable challenges, the desire to achieve is strengthened. Contemporary resilience research reaffirms similar values that the award cultivates to help young people have a better sense of purpose, achievement, and pride in belonging to a diverse and unique community such as ours. Fijian youths comprise about 36% of our national population and make up 46% of Fiji's workforce. The fact that youth do make up the majority of our community is very important. Therefore, the demand today is that we need to listen. I'm talking about we the elders, and collaborate with you to bring about positive changes in our society. This means encouraging new and non-traditional means of political and civic engagement. We need to provide for you an environment that nourishes and nurtures active participation in volunteerism, sport, and other activities that enable young people like you to develop your knowledge, your skills, and your maturity. These ministries, Ministry of Youth, Sports, and the Ministry of Education, cannot achieve this alone. We have to collaborate and support you as you develop your sense of self-worth, creating a greater awareness of social and global issues, and encourage empathy and responsibility towards others as we continue to build Fiji based on democracy and accountability. Youths are prone to drug and alcohol abuse as you test new boundaries and endeavor to cope with dysfunctional and sometimes violent or abusive family life, poverty, and crime. Young people of today with poor social skills and low educational achievement are at a greater risk because they may find it harder to resist negative influences within their peer groups. And for this very reason, I fully support the Ministry of Youth and Sports' mission of extending this award program beyond the boundaries of the schools in the future, and if possible, engage religious youth groups, village youth groups, and others. The award's non-formal educational model can provide an alternative way for young people in the rural and maritime areas, and even in the prison system, many of whom are not in formal education, to gain a sense of self-esteem and achievement. We must coordinate our efforts and innovative ideas towards securing the future of our youths today. Ladies and gentlemen, our youths are not only the leaders of tomorrow. They are leaders, entrepreneurs, students, workers, caregivers, and problem solvers of today. Support at all levels is crucial for an individual youth to excel in life. They need to be surrounded by positive thoughts in an environment that should appreciate and fully utilize their hidden potential and capabilities. I believe that all youths are uniquely capable of achieving something great. The onus is on the communities, schools, churches, villages, families, and service providers to work collectively towards youth development. To the bronze medal recipients, we have 2 more steps to go, while the silver medalists have just a notch before you receive your gold medals like your peers today. May you all grow with the award program with more maturity and success. I congratulate you all, especially the gold medalists. The gold medal recipient, I've been told, will travel to London in May and join thousands of award participants who will be awarded their gold medals at Buckingham Palace. Congratulations to whoever's going. What a privilege it is going to be. And we wish the recipient a safe trip, and we look forward to hearing him when he comes back. Ladies and gentlemen, teachers and officials from the ministries, let us continue to dedicate our efforts towards nurturing our young people. They deserve it, and Fiji demands it. I wish you well and every success in your studies and future endeavors to you students. Thank you very much for having me this morning. Nasavalevu, Dhanyavad, and may Almighty God bless our beloved nation and all Fijians. Thank you.
round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen, for artists from Master College, our always exceptional.
Visto todo el mundo, fantástico, está todo el patio. Queremos darle una bienvenida.